In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, dear friends, it is advised to us in our religion, Islam, and maybe in all the religions, that not to talk about, not to speak the bad mouth in the absence of someone else about them. That has been advised to us by Islam, maybe by all the religions, and by all the humanity as well. Gossip, it is not encouraged at all. It is not something nice and decent at all. And that's why we need to refrain from it. As far Islam is concerned, it sees very strict punishment for the people who are found doing the gossip. It is the word used here is ghibat. Islam in the ghibat, the terminology of Islam, it is called ghibat, and mean we can roughly translate it into English by saying gossip. So gossip, otherwise too, even if at all, we talk to the good and responsible human beings, they are seen condemning the habit of gossip. So gossip is not a good thing at all. It is not advised at all. It is quite advised to refrain from it. But if at all, we do have to talk about someone else in their absence, and if at all we are going to gossip about someone else, then we do have to take care of certain things. And these certain things actually will prove that we don't have a grudge against that person. Holding the grudge against anyone else, it's not something healthy at all. It is not something positive at all. And it destroys us much, much more than it destroys, than it kills anyone else at all. So, for that reason, we must avoid, we must refrain from it. Dear friends, if at all we have to talk about someone else in their absence, something which is not so positive, we need to take care of certain things. First of all, if that person is not being mentioned here and we are going to talk about that particular person because we are angry over him, because we feel jealous over them, because we have a grudge for them. So, for that reason, we are dragging those people, we are dragging that particular person here, although the talk was not is not going on about that particular person. I think it is not fair at all. Either we should refrain talking about those people we don't like, with whom we don't have the good relationship. I think it is advised not to talk about those people. Avoiding to talk about those people, that is the right thing, and that is the fine thing. Number one. Number two, if at all there is a sort of fault in someone else, so it is far better for us that not to exaggerate it at all. If at all, if somebody is guilty of 10%, so enhancing it to 50%, that's absolutely wrong. For example, we don't need to exaggerate the bad thing about another person. That also should be taken care of. And then, if at all one evil, one bad habit, one bad deed does not exist in anyone else, but we are trying to put the blame of this upon that particular person, that is absolutely, absolutely bad. It should not be encouraged at all. It shouldn't be appreciated at all. And each one of us need to look upon we ourselves. Each one of us need to do a bit of introspection, if at all we have been guilty of, if at all we have been doing this thing. So, as for the gossip is concerned, gossip is not obviously the habit of the good people. Gossip is not the habit of positive and healthy minded people at all. Gossip is a sick, doing the gossip, indulging in the gossip, it is a sick attitude. It's not a healthy attitude at all. So that's why we need to be very careful and very cautious about it, not to indulge in the gossip. Gossip is really, it's a bad personality trait, and it's not a good personality trait at all. If at all we are seen gossiping, I think the good people, they will refrain from establishing their relationship with us. We are not going to be in the good books of the great people. We are not going to be liked and appreciated by the people who really matters. Why? Because we are seen indulging in the gossip. So gossip should be avoided, my dear friends and fellows. It is a kind of stain on on our mind and your forehead. So it is not something good at all. So it is one of the very bad habits. Gossiping about others, I think it is one of the very bad habits. So for that reason, if at all it is such a bad habit, so definitely there will be trouble, and there will be losses, and there will be pain, and there will be discredit, and there will be so many bad things attached to it as well. So if we need to practice avoiding, we should practice, and we should restrain, talking about other people and the people we don't like in their absence. So that is how we can avoid the gossip. Thank you.